Good morning. I'm here to work some more on my Dollar Tree junk journal that Paper Terrace has put the challenge out for. I'll show you a couple of things that I have done, and then I'll make a couple of things. I can't videotape everything because it just would take too much time. Okay, so here, I haven't finished it, but I made a pocket from the book page. I put a little border on it and glued it onto this flap that I had in here. So that is one of the things I've done. I will be decorating it more and putting something in the pocket, but I don't know what yet. Then I made this little flip. It can be written on in the back. This is that tissue paper, and these words came from that little book that I bought. Since I don't have a paper clip, I mean I have paper clips, but I didn't buy any for this challenge, I made it a flip, and so on the other side, it's just really simple. I just glued that down. This is part of the bunny bags that I used to for the flip. This was the tie from the bunny bag I took apart. And then the labels, if you look really closely, my lines aren't very straight because I just did that myself because I didn't have any labels. So I just cut out the shape and then used marker to go around the shape with. Okay, so I will make a couple of things here. I already have them kind of planned out on this one. And I'm going to put a marker so I know what page I was thinking of putting it on. Of course, when it comes down to the final thing, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because, like I said before, I move things around. Okay, so this is one of the thank you cards from the packet of cards that I bought. And I'm just going to glue that down if I can find my glue. Uh-oh. Give me a second here. I gotta move my board. There it is. It's underneath there. I was afraid I'd brought it all upstairs and didn't have any. I miss having fabric to work with. I like to do a lot with fabric, but I do enjoy a challenge like this where you're limited, because then I come up with things I wouldn't have thought of before. Like those, my pages that have the food coloring with the coffee dye. I don't know if I would ever come up with that. So I think I'm going to make some of those to put in my Etsy shop because they are so pretty. Okay, then I embossed one of the pieces of paper that I had coffee dyed and food colored dyed. I think I'm going to use my other glue for this. I'm not sure with the being all bumpy from embossing if it will stick with just the glue stick. Doing embossing on paper makes the paper very fragile. It tears easily. There, we'll see if that's enough to hold it. Ah, my finger is sticking. When I bought these cards, I didn't know what I was going to do with them, obviously. But there's a, I don't know if you can see, there's a light pink border at the top and the bottom, and it matches almost perfectly with this paper. And this word came from that book. I think that's probably going to be the title of this journal, is hope. Because the sayings and stuff a lot have to do with hope. So, let's see, like that. Ah. I've been trying to decide whether or not I'm going to sell this book. I really like it and wanted to keep it myself, and I'm like, but I can't keep every book just because it's pretty and I like it. So we'll see. There's that one. So I was thinking of it being just put over the page. Where's my marker? Just like that. And then I may decorate the back some, since this page is kind of plain. I'll probably put something here too, or maybe even just put a stenciled something. I don't know. We'll see. But I like that side. Brings in some pink to this page. Now, there was a tag I was thinking of making. So let me see here. I've got my manila folder that I got with my Dollar Tree Challenge stuff. Where's my pencil? Ah, I have a pencil here, but it's not sharpened. Guess I'll just have to use a pen. It's going to trace a tag shape here. I went crooked. I do that a lot when I'm tracing around things. I go off. I think I just get too much in a hurry, and then I don't do it straight. It won't matter on this anyway because I'm cutting it out. I usually don't trace things this far into my paper, but there's a curve here at the bottom. Remember, in home ec, you have to make sure you get everything as close together and close to the edge as possible so you don't waste your material. I don't even know if they have home ec anymore. Okay, then I have a book page that I had painted over with my acrylic paint. I put my glue on this side since my ink from my pen does show. That way we won't see it on the back. Let's see. No, I want it on this side. I have to think in the reverse. re-glue some of those edges down, I think. And I was thinking of just tearing this. We'll see. If it doesn't work out well, then I'll end up cutting it. But, well, it's going through the other side. Maybe this won't work. If I did it this way. I was thinking of having a jaggedy edge. Like I said, I don't know if I like it or not. We'll see. Oh, that's not sticking at all to that, is it? I may have to use the other glue. Try gluing that down a little bit better. And then if it won't stick, I'll switch to the other glue later. The book, the pages, I don't know how to describe it. It's not really bumpy, but it's not super smooth either, so I don't know. That might be why it's having trouble gluing down. Then I thought I would try stenciling on here. Oh, I couldn't find my stencil. It was white against this white and I couldn't see it. Let's see. Like that. And I'll get my vintage photo. Oops. And we'll see how this turns out. I love roses, so I should like this, I would think. Okay, we'll see how it looks. Ooh, that's pretty. Simple, but pretty. And I think I will ink the edges. Oops, there's no... I was going to ink it and there's nothing on the end here. That wouldn't work. They had these on clearance at Hobby Lobby. They're square ones, but I thought I can always cut them down into a circle. And it works just as well as buying the circle ones. If I can get it to stay on there. Okay, now the top. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for the top of it. That almost doesn't look right. Nope, don't like that. Here's a piece of the bunny bag that I coffee dyed. It's a little better than the other, not quite so dark. Let me see if I could feel under here. I think the rest of the bunny bags are under here. My brush went rolling. Let me see if I like this on there. Let me cut this one apart. When I bought my things, I didn't think about having something to put for tying my pages together, so I'm going to have to use the little strings from the bunny bags and take them apart and figure out how to do it. Because they're short, so I'm going to have to do like little, like 3 segments or something. It's the only thing I can think of doing because I didn't think about that. I like that better than the other 2 things. Let's see. Or, oh, I just thought of this. I could take the lace off here and just do a lace tab. Well, let me cut a piece of this and see what I think. I can always use it for something else if I don't use it for this. Let me fray it a bit. That would work. I don't know, I don't know. These almost don't show up, the others aren't the right color. Could put a hole and tie a string up there. I may wait on that and see where it's going to go in the journal. Maybe it'll be fine just like that. So, I don't know if I have a pocket to try putting it in and see. Let's flip through here and see. That covers up too much of the design. Don't want to cover up the pretties. Let's see. That would cover it up too much. That's pretty. That would work. Well, anyway, you can see a couple more things I've done in my book. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day today. Bye.